Welcome to Dream Speak English. In every video, we explore stories that bring English to life. Today's journey takes us into the gentle meeting of spring and summer. Let's get started. Part 1. The Meadow Path at Golden Hour. The path stretches before you, soft and worn by many footsteps. Grass grows thick on both sides. The afternoon sun hangs low in the sky, painting everything with warm honey light. You walk slowly. There is no hurry here. The air feels different today, neither cool nor hot, but something peaceful between the two. Spring has been here for weeks. You can see her work everywhere. Wildflowers bloom in clusters, yellow buttercups, white daisies, and purple clover. Their petals open wide to catch the sun. The meadow breathes with color. Green covers the earth like a soft blanket. Every blade of grass reaches upward, growing, stretching, becoming. But something else arrives today. You can feel it in the warmth that touches your skin. The sun stays longer now. It climbs higher in the sky each day. The light has changed. It carries more strength, more golden presence. Summer approaches with quiet steps. This moment lives between two seasons. Spring holds the world gently, carefully, like a mother with her child. Summer waits nearby, ready to embrace everything with warmth and long, bright days. They meet here, in this meadow, in this golden hour, in this peaceful breath of time. Scientists tell us about the Earth's tilt and orbit. Our planet moves around the sun in a great circle. As it travels, it leans on an axis, an invisible line through its center. This tilt creates the seasons. When your part of the Earth leans toward the sun, the days grow longer. The sun's rays hit the ground more directly. Warmth increases. Plants wake and grow. This is spring. When the tilt continues, the lean becomes stronger. The sun reaches its highest point. Days stretch to their longest length. This is summer. But these facts live inside something larger. They live inside the story of renewal and energy. They live inside the ancient dance between rest and growth, between coolness and warmth, between sleeping and waking. You walk further along the path. A butterfly drifts past your shoulder. Its wings carry patterns of orange and black. It moves from flower to flower, slow and purposeful. Butterflies know this time well. They emerge when the world grows warm enough. Their bodies need the sun's heat to fly. In cool spring mornings, they rest with wings spread wide, absorbing warmth. Now, in this longer afternoon, they dance through the air with ease. The meadow hums with small sounds. Bees work among the flowers. Their buzzing creates a gentle music. They collect nectar and pollen. The flowers offer these gifts freely. In return, the bees carry pollen from bloom to bloom. This trade has continued for millions of years. Spring brings the flowers. Summer brings more warmth for the bees to fly longer, work harder, travel further. You notice how the grass feels beneath your feet. It has grown thick and strong. In early spring, it was tender and new. Now it shows the resilience of weeks under the sun. Each blade contains chlorophyll, the green pigment that captures sunlight. Inside each tiny leaf, a process unfolds. The plant takes sunlight, water, and air. It combines them. It creates food for itself. This process is called photosynthesis. The word comes from Greek. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. Plants put together light and matter to make life. As summer approaches, plants do this work faster. The longer days give them more time. The stronger sun gives them more energy. Everything grows more abundant. The meadow becomes fuller, richer, more alive. Part 2: The Psychology of Changing Light. You continue walking. The path curves gently to the right. Ahead, you see where the meadow begins to fade into a garden. Someone has planted roses there. They bloom in deep reds and soft pinks. Their fragrance drifts toward you on the light breeze. Humans have always felt something special during this time. The meeting of spring and summer touches us deeply. Psychologists study how seasons affect our minds and hearts. They have found that longer days change how we feel. Sunlight affects our brains. It influences chemicals called neurotransmitters. These chemicals carry messages between nerve cells. One important neurotransmitter is serotonin. Sunlight helps our bodies make more of it. Serotonin helps us feel calm, focused, and happy. When spring arrives after a long winter, we feel relief. The darkness has passed. The cold has ended. We feel hope stirring inside us. We feel ready to begin again. This feeling has a name: renewal. We want to clean our homes, start new projects, spend time outside. We want to grow, just like the plants around us. Summer takes this feeling and expands it. The energy increases. We feel more awake, more active. Children play outside for hours. Adults feel lighter, more free. The world seems full of possibility. Days stretch long enough to hold everything we want to do. But right here, right now, in this gentle meeting place, we feel something even more special. We feel balance. We feel the perfect middle point between growth and fullness. Spring has done the hard work of beginning. Summer has not yet brought its most intense heat. Everything exists in harmony. You pause beside the roses. You lean close to smell them. The scent fills your breath, sweet and complex. Roses have symbolized love and beauty in many cultures for thousands of years. Ancient Greeks connected roses to Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Romans scattered rose petals at celebrations. In Persian poetry, roses represent the beloved's face. In Chinese art, roses speak of prosperity and peace. But roses also tell us about the seasons. They bloom when the warmth becomes strong and steady. They need long days and sunshine. Each flower opens slowly, petal by petal. The process takes time. The rose does not rush. It knows how to wait for the right moment. When that moment comes, it gives everything color, scent, beauty. This teaches us something about life. Growth requires patience. Change happens gradually. We cannot force the seasons to move faster. We cannot make spring become summer before its time. We can only walk through each day, noticing the small shifts, feeling the gentle transitions, allowing the natural rhythm to guide us. The sun moves lower. Its light turns more golden, more orange. This is the magic hour, the time when photographers love to take pictures. The light becomes soft and warm. Shadows grow longer. Everything glows. You sit down on a smooth stone beside the path. You rest. You breathe slowly. The air tastes green and fresh. You can smell earth and flowers and grass. These scents carry stories of growth and life. They carry the memory of rain that fell last week. They carry the promise of sunshine that will come tomorrow. In many cultures, people have created festivals for this time. They celebrate the transition from spring to summer. In ancient Rome, people honored Flora, the goddess of flowers and spring. They held games and gatherings. In Celtic tradition, people celebrated Beltane, a festival of fire and fertility. They danced around bonfires. They welcomed the coming warmth. In Scandinavia, midsummer celebrations mark the longest day of the year. People gather flowers, dance, sing, and feast. They honor the sun's power. These traditions recognize something true. The seasons affect us. They shape how we live, what we eat, how we feel. Our ancestors understood this deeply. They worked closely with nature. They planted seeds in spring. They harvested crops in summer and fall. They rested in winter. Their lives followed the rhythm of the earth's dance around the sun. Modern life has changed this. We have electric lights that push back darkness. We have heating and cooling that control temperature. We can buy any food at any time of year. We have gained comfort, but we have also lost some connection to natural cycles. This story invites you to feel that connection again, to remember that you are part of nature, to notice how the seasons move through you, just as they move through the meadow. Part 3. The Garden Path Under Evening Sky. You stand and continue walking. The path leaves the meadow behind. You enter the garden now. Someone has tended this place with care. Rows of vegetables grow in neat lines. Tomato plants climb wooden stakes. Their green fruits hang heavy, beginning to turn orange and red. Lettuce spreads its leaves in cool corners. Bean vines twist around strings, reaching upward. A garden shows us the partnership between humans and seasons. We prepare the soil in early spring. We plant seeds when the danger of frost has passed. We water and weed as spring moves toward summer. We watch as our plants respond to the increasing warmth. They grow faster. They produce more. The same sunlight that warms your skin feeds these plants. The same long days that give you energy give them energy too. Gardeners know this transition time well. They understand that certain plants love spring's coolness. Peas thrive in moderate temperatures. Spinach grows best before the heat arrives. Other plants crave summer's warmth. Tomatoes refuse to grow until the soil becomes truly warm. Peppers demand hot days and warm nights. Melons need the strongest sun to create their sweetness. Right now, both types of plants share the garden. The cool season crops finish their cycle. The warm season crops begin their strongest growth. This overlap creates abundance. The garden offers many gifts at once. You notice the light has changed again. The sun touches the horizon. The sky transforms into layers of color, blue high above, then pale yellow, then peach, then deep orange where the sun descends. This display happens because of how light moves through our atmosphere. The sun's light contains all colors. During the day, when the sun sits high overhead, its light travels through less atmosphere. The sky appears blue. At sunset, the light travels through more atmosphere. The air scatters the blue light away. The red and orange light reaches your eyes. The sky becomes a painting. This daily rhythm, sunrise, midday, sunset, night, mirrors the seasonal rhythm. Spring is like morning, fresh, new, full of potential. Summer is like midday, bright, warm, at its peak. Fall is like evening, mellowing, preparing to rest. Winter is like night, quiet, still, gathering energy for the next cycle. You walk between the garden rows. The earth smells rich and alive. Microorganisms live in the soil, millions of them in every handful of dirt. They break down dead plants into nutrients. These nutrients feed the living plants. This cycle continues endlessly. Death becomes life. Life eventually becomes death. Nothing is wasted. Everything transforms into something else. This pattern appears everywhere in nature. The seasons teach it clearly. Spring brings birth and beginning. Summer brings growth and fullness. Fall brings harvest and letting go. Winter brings rest and restoration. Then spring returns. The wheel turns. Life continues. Ancient people created myths to explain these cycles. Many cultures told stories about gods or goddesses who controlled the seasons. The Greek myth of Persephone explains winter and spring. Persephone, daughter of Demeter, goddess of harvest, was taken to the underworld. Her mother grieved so deeply that plants stopped growing. The earth became cold and barren. Eventually, Persephone returned for part of each year. When she came back, her mother rejoiced. Plants grew again. Spring arrived. When Persephone descended to the underworld again, winter returned. This story recognizes a truth. The seasons involve loss and return. They involve cycles of presence and absence. Life requires both growing times and resting times. We cannot have constant summer. We need the full circle, the complete rhythm. You sit on a wooden bench at the garden's edge. The evening air grows cooler. This is the first hint of the temperature drop that comes with sunset. Even in late spring, even as summer approaches, the nights remind us that coolness still exists. The earth breathes out the warmth it collected during the day. The air breathes in this warmth and slowly releases it. This exchange continues all night. By morning, the earth will be cooler. Then the sun will rise and the warming will begin again. Your mind grows quiet here. The garden's peace seeps into you. Your thoughts slow down. Your breathing deepens. This is what nature offers us. A chance to rest in something larger than ourselves. A chance to stop trying and simply be. The insects have changed their songs. Daytime bees have returned to their hives. Evening crickets begin to chirp. Soon, fireflies will emerge. They will blink their yellow-green lights, searching for mates. Each species of firefly has its own pattern of flashes. The females sit in grass or on leaves. They watch the males flying above, flashing their signals. When a female sees the right pattern, she flashes back. This language of light has no words, but it communicates perfectly. Nature speaks in many languages. Plants speak through flowers that attract pollinators. Animals speak through sounds, scents, and movements. The earth speaks through seasons, weather, cycles of growth and rest. We can learn to listen. We can learn to notice. We can learn to feel ourselves as part of this great conversation. Part 4. The threshold between day and night. The sun has set now. A soft twilight fills the garden. The sky above shows the first stars. Venus, the evening star, shines bright and steady near the horizon. The air smells different at dusk. The heat of the day has passed. Plants release their scents more freely in cool evening air. You smell jasmine from somewhere nearby, sweet and intoxicating. This moment, This threshold between day and night mirrors the threshold between spring and summer. Both are times of transition. Both hold a special quality. Both invite us to pause and notice. Both remind us that life consists of constant change. Nothing stays the same. Everything flows from one state to another. This truth can frighten us. We humans often want permanence. We want to hold on to good moments forever. We want spring's freshness or summer's warmth to never end. But the seasons teach us a different wisdom. They teach us that beauty lives in the changing. They teach us that each season brings its own gifts. They teach us to appreciate what is here now, knowing it will transform into something else. Mindfulness practices from Buddhist traditions emphasize this awareness. Teachers encourage students to notice the present moment without trying to hold it or push it away. They teach that suffering comes from clinging, from wanting things to stay as they are or wanting things to be different than they are. Freedom comes from accepting the flow of change. Freedom comes from resting in the present moment, whatever that moment brings. The garden at twilight offers a perfect place to practice this awareness. You sit quietly. You notice the cooling air on your skin. You notice the darkening sky above. You notice the sounds of insects and distant birds settling for sleep. You notice your breath moving in and out. You notice your heart beating steadily. You notice that you are alive, here, now, in this beautiful moment that will never come again. Many people struggle with sleep in modern life. Minds race with worries and plans. Bodies hold tension and stress. The natural rhythms of day and night have been disrupted by artificial light and constant stimulation. But the seasons can help us remember our own natural rhythms. As the day ends, as light fades, our bodies want to slow down. They want to release the day's energy. They want to prepare for rest. This story has walked with you from late afternoon into evening. It has followed the path from meadow to garden. It has moved from spring's freshness towards summer's approaching warmth. It has guided you into slower breathing, quieter thoughts, deeper peace. The transition between seasons happens gradually. You cannot point to a single moment and say, "Here, spring ends and summer begins." Instead, there are weeks when both seasons exist together. Spring's flowers still bloom while summer's heat increases. Spring's gentle rains still fall while summer's long days stretch further. This overlap creates richness. This blending creates beauty. Your own life contains such transitions. You move from one stage to another, childhood to adolescence, adolescence to adulthood, one job to another, one home to another, one version of yourself to another. These changes rarely happen suddenly. Usually, they unfold gradually. You carry the old while growing into the new. You hold spring while reaching towards summer. The stars grow brighter as full darkness approaches. The moon rises, a waxing crescent, just a few days old. Its silver light adds a gentle glow to the garden. The moon follows its own cycle, another rhythm in nature's symphony. It waxes from new to full, then wanes from full to new again. 29 days over and over, forever. You stand from the bench one final time. You take a last walk through the darkening garden. The path leads you back toward rest. Your body feels relaxed. Your mind feels calm. The story of spring meeting summer has become your own story. You have walked through their meeting place. You have felt their balance. You have learned their lessons. Plants around you prepare for night. Some flowers close their petals to protect themselves. Others remain open to welcome night-visiting moths. Everything knows its role. Everything follows its instinct. Nothing worries about tomorrow. Each plant, each insect, each breath of wind simply exists in this moment, doing what it was meant to do. You can do the same. You can release your planning and worrying. You can trust that tomorrow will come with its own light and warmth. You can rest now, knowing that the seasons will continue their dance whether you watch or not. You can sleep, allowing your body and mind to restore themselves, just as the earth rests in darkness before beginning a new day. The story ends here, in this peaceful darkness, in this quiet garden, in this gentle space between spring and summer, between day and night, between waking and sleeping. The seasons turn. Life continues. And you are part of it all. This beautiful, endless cycle of change and renewal, rest and growth, endings and beginnings. Sleep well. Dream of meadows and gardens, of golden light and gentle breezes, of flowers opening and seasons dancing. When you wake, you will carry this peace with you into whatever comes next. Good night.